Have you ever felt your legs becoming heavier and weaker, as if each step you take is being pulled back? Tasks that used to be very simple, like getting up from a chair, climbing a few stairs, or just lifting a light object at home, now make you stop to catch your breath. You walk more slowly, feeling that your body is no longer as flexible and strong as before. If these things sound familiar, you are not alone. After the age of 60, the gradual decline of muscle mass is completely normal. But what few people realize is that this muscle loss condition is called muscle wasting or sarcopenia. So what is the real cause of this condition? The truth might surprise you. It's not simply due to age, but rather the result of not providing your body with what it needs to regenerate and maintain muscle mass. This leads to an important truth. Your body is not giving up. It is just waiting to be properly nourished. In fact, most of the muscle tissue regeneration work happens while you sleep. But for this process to be effective, the body needs building materials, which are the nutrients from food. If not provided correctly and sufficiently, muscles will gradually be lost, silently but steadily, every day. And the wonderful thing is, with just a few small changes in your daily meals, you can completely reverse this process. I have witnessed miraculous recovery stories like Mrs. Maria, who was 76 years old when she fell in the bathroom and feared she would have to use a cane for the rest of her life. However, after adjusting her diet for 3 months, she was able to confidently walk around the square once again. Or like Mr. Jose, an 81-year-old who used to have difficulty standing up without shaking. Now he can easily climb stairs without anyone's help. So in this video, we will share a powerful nutrient proven to help regenerate muscles, improve strength, and combat muscle atrophy in seniors. This could be the key to regaining stability, vitality, and freedom in every step you take. But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. Your shared experiences are always a valuable source of inspiration for our community. Let's get started. After many years of accompanying and working with seniors, I realized something important. Sometimes the simplest foods carry extraordinary healing powers, and chickpeas are a prime example. This small round bean often sits quietly on the kitchen shelf, rarely noticed, but it possesses an incredible ability to regenerate muscles and slow down the process of muscle atrophy in seniors. With its high plant protein content, chickpeas provide essential nutritional bricks to maintain strength, stability, and support muscle structure. Regularly incorporating chickpeas into your daily meals can help slow down the progression of muscle loss, restore elasticity to your legs, and gradually regain confidence in movement, from standing up, walking, to climbing stairs. Don't let its simple appearance fool you. Chickpeas are not just food. They are a powerful, quietly persistent companion on the journey to regain leg strength in seniors. However, that's not all. This tiny food is also a true treasure trove of nutrients, providing magnesium, iron, and vitamin B6, essential nutrients for muscle regeneration and maintaining healthy neuromuscular function. Magnesium plays an important role in regulating muscle contraction, reducing muscle fatigue, and helping to improve mobility. Iron helps transport oxygen to every muscle cell, preventing you from feeling exhausted after just a few steps. What about vitamin B? This is the guide that helps signals from the nervous system transmit to the muscles smoothly, ensuring each of your movements is always coordinated and controlled. For many seniors, symptoms like nighttime cramps, heavy legs, or muscle stiffness are no longer unfamiliar. The good news is the combination of magnesium and B6 in chickpeas can help soothe those uncomfortable symptoms in a natural and healthy way. You might still be skeptical about the power of chickpeas, but a study conducted in 2019 by the University of Murcia revealed an astonishing fact: seniors who ate chickpeas 3 times a week lost up to 22% less muscle compared to those who rarely included this food in their diet. This is not a random number, but scientific evidence showing that maintaining muscle flexibility and mobility is no longer an unattainable goal. It is entirely achievable, starting with simple yet correct choices in daily meals. And the wonderful thing is, these findings are not just on paper. Many seniors have already felt the difference. Each step more stable, each movement more confident, thanks to this small change. Jose, a 74-year-old man from Seville, he is not the type of person to easily complain or give up in the face of difficulties. Even after falling down the stairs, Jose didn't rush to find painkillers like many others. The only thing he cared about was how to get his legs back to health. He tried a few small changes in his eating habits, one of which was incorporating chickpeas into his meals 3 times a week. He flexibly added them to soups, salads, and even the stews he usually cooked. In just under 5 weeks, Jose could walk around the neighborhood, no longer feeling shaky in his knees nor struggling to get up from a chair. Watching him walk with newfound confidence, I realized it is these small adjustments that bring about significant change. It's not a miracle, it's the power of making the right choice at the right time. If you're looking to improve your leg strength, I sincerely recommend trying to incorporate chickpeas into your meals. Just about half a cup each time, equivalent to 125 jars of cooked chickpeas. No need for anything too fancy. When eaten a few times a week, this tiny food can help improve your endurance, energy, and even your mobility. The wonderful thing is that chickpeas are very versatile. If you like Mediterranean-style snacks, try roasting chickpeas with olive oil, lemon juice, and a bit of herbs. Delicious and unique. Or more simply, mix chickpeas with cucumbers, red onions, and parsley for a refreshing salad, which can even be stuffed into bread for a convenient lunch. In the evening, you can simmer chickpeas with turmeric, black pepper, carrots, and celery to make a warm bowl of soup that promotes blood circulation and reduces inflammation. For those who use dried chickpeas, I have a small tip: soak them overnight with a bit of baking soda. This method helps reduce phytic acid, increases iron absorption, and also makes the beans softer and easier to digest, especially useful if you often feel bloated or uncomfortable after eating beans. Actually, just eating chickpeas a few times a week can help your legs get stronger little by little. And most importantly, it's the first step towards better balance, less pain, and a more independent, proactive life every day. If you're looking to add another good option for your legs, try pumpkin seeds. This is not just a healthy snack. It is also a silent companion that helps improve muscle health and significantly reduce nighttime cramps. A very common issue that few pay attention to even though it is quietly disrupting the sleep of millions of seniors. What makes pumpkin seeds special is that they directly support the nervous system. This is very important because for your legs to function smoothly and steadily, muscles and nerves need to coordinate harmoniously with each other. Simply put, if chickpeas are the foundation for building strong muscles, then pumpkin seeds are the coordinators ensuring that all internal activities run smoothly, harmoniously, and steadily. At first glance, these tiny, crunchy pumpkin seeds may seem like just a simple snack, but in reality, they are a particularly valuable nutritional treasure for the legs of seniors. Pumpkin seeds are very rich in magnesium, a vital mineral that plays a key role in preventing cramps, helping nerves and muscles coordinate smoothly, and keeping your movements more fluid and stable. What's noteworthy is that many people over 50, despite eating healthily, still suffer from magnesium deficiency without even realizing it. And this deficiency can manifest as uncomfortable symptoms such as muscle cramps, restless legs, joint stiffness, or fatigue even with light activity. But magnesium is just one part. Pumpkin seeds also contain zinc, healthy fats, and antioxidants, wonderful nutrients that help reduce joint inflammation, protect cartilage, and soothe knee or ankle pain, especially beneficial for those who have to stand for long periods or engage in a lot of physical activity during the day. Did you know that just a small handful of pumpkin seeds each day can make a big difference for your legs? A clinical trial at Complutense University in Madrid in 2020 showed that people over 55 who consumed about 30-40 hours of pumpkin seeds daily for 6 weeks reduced the frequency of nighttime cramps by up to 31%. Not only that, they also significantly improved their balance, even performing better on simple tests like standing on one leg. And the wonderful thing is, these are not just numbers on paper. Those are real changes that anyone can feel less pain standing up, more steadily, sleeping better, and waking up with more energy. I once witnessed Carmen, 68 years old, living in Zaragoza, undergo such a transformation. For many years, she suffered from nighttime cramps so severe that she would wake up at 3 a.m. in pain. She tried many methods, stretching her legs, massaging, applying warm compresses, but nothing worked. Then she started a very simple change, eating a small handful of unsalted roasted pumpkin seeds around 4 p.m. every day. After 3 weeks, she said that the cramps had significantly reduced, and by the 6th week, they had almost completely disappeared. For the first time in many years, Carmen woke up with light legs no longer stiff, and she felt rejuvenated. A good night's sleep helped her feel more alert, more energetic, and enjoy the pleasure of walking around the park again, something she had previously dreaded. If you also want to try, I have a small piece of advice. Just 30 g of unsalted pumpkin seeds each day, equivalent to about 2 tablespoons. You can sprinkle them on your morning porridge for added crunch, mix them into salads or steamed vegetables, or simply roast them lightly and eat them on their own. Fragrant, nutty, and healthy. Timing is also very important. Eating them from around 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. will give your body enough time to absorb magnesium, a mineral that helps soothe the nervous system, reduce muscle tension, and prepare for a more restful sleep. This change may seem small, but don't underestimate the power of a simple adjustment repeated regularly. It could be the key to better control of your legs saying goodbye to cramps and enjoying comfort every time you stand up, walk or lie down. Pumpkin seeds, the tiny snack your feet and sleep have been waiting for. Maybe this is the relief you've been looking for all along. The third dish in the journey of caring for tired and weak feet, which might surprise you, seaweed. Not growing in fields nor a fruit from the garden, seaweed is a humble gift from the ocean. Light as a sheet of paper, soft and easily overlooked, but don't let its simple appearance deceive you. Hidden behind each delicate strand of seaweed is a wonderful source of nutrients for your bones, joints, and mobility. Well, if you've ever heard a crackling sound in your knees when standing up, or felt your joints creaking every time you go up and down the stairs, that's not just a sign of aging. That's your body speaking, that your joints and bones need nourishment and recovery. Seaweed, especially varieties like wakame kombu and brown seaweed, provides organic calcium iodine along with valuable compounds like fucoidin and laminarin. These nutrients not only help replenish synovial fluid, the cushion that allows joints to move smoothly, but also soothe inflammation, protect cartilage, and aid in the regeneration of healthy bone structure. A study published in the American Journal of Community Nutrition in 2021 showed that women over 60 who eat seaweed 2 to 3 times a week have bone density up to 16% higher than those who do not consume it regularly. This is not just a number. It's the difference between a simple fall and a fracture that affects lifelong independence. A true story of hope and recovery. Maria, a 70-year-old woman who used to be a yoga teacher. She was forced to stop teaching due to arthritis and persistent knee pain, despite her heart still being full of passion. Instead of relying solely on medication or physical therapy, she chose to change the simplest thing, her meals. We started adding seaweed to her diet. Simply miso soup with wakame light, crispy seaweed salad, or a few pieces of dried seaweed wrapped with sushi rice. After about 2 months, Maria noticed the pain subsiding. She started doing light stretching exercises again, clearly feeling her flexibility returning. The day she shared that her knees no longer ached every morning, I knew. That miracle began with the simple food that anyone could incorporate. She started using seaweed, adding it to meals like warm miso soup with wakame seaweed and tofu, crispy seaweed salad with a light vinegar dressing, and small pieces of seaweed with rice and rice rolls. At first it seemed like just a small adjustment. However, a remarkable event occurred within just 2 months. The inflammation in her body has decreased. The pain she is experiencing has subsided, and she continues to practice moderate stretching. This experience is nothing short of a transformation for someone who believed her flexible days were long gone. Currently, she continues to incorporate seaweed into her diet, and she notices that her joints are looser. Her balance has improved, and her energy levels are more balanced. So how should we incorporate seaweed into our daily diet to benefit muscle strength? You don't need to do anything too complicated. Just eat seaweed 2 to 3 times a week, and you will notice the difference. You can add wakame seaweed to soups or broths, sprinkle some dried seaweed on salads or warm porridge, or simply use seaweed leaves to wrap vegetables, rice, or lean meat, which is both delicious and visually appealing. A small tip: add a few slices of fresh ginger and a drop of sesame oil to the seaweed broth. This method not only makes the dish more fragrant, but also aids digestion and increases calcium absorption, especially beneficial for seniors with a slow metabolism. In short, seaweed is not just food. It is a silent companion on the journey to regain flexibility, balance, and freedom every time you take a step. Think of it as a gentle hand helping you overcome stiffness, unsteady steps, or prolonged fatigue. And when you feel your legs steadier under the sunlight, when you no longer shudder every time you climb the stairs, you will understand. Recovery doesn't always start with medicine, but sometimes begins with simple choices like seaweed. Avocado, with its creamy texture and pleasantly mild flavor, is not only a trendy food, but also good news for tired, weak legs. I particularly love avocados because they contain a high amount of monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, a type of good fat that can help strengthen the nerve cell membranes and improve communication between the brain, spinal cord, and lower limbs. In other words, avocados are a companion to the nervous system, helping you sense your body better, coordinate more flexibly, and stumble less when moving. But the benefits of avocados don't stop there. It is also a healthy source of potassium, a mineral that helps maintain fluid balance in the body, thereby preventing cramps and supporting more stable muscle contractions. In addition, the vitamin E found in avocados is also a very powerful antioxidant, helping to protect delicate nerve fibers from damage caused by aging and prolonged stress over time. Avocado is a choice that is both delicious and quietly supports the entire nervous and motor system. An interesting study I once read from the American Institute of Nutrition and Geriatrics in 2021 showed that people over 65 who eat avocado for breakfast at least 4 times a week significantly improved their balance, posture, and leg stability in just 6 weeks. Those who used to struggle to get up from a chair, tremble when climbing stairs, or had difficulty walking on uneven surfaces, finally found a practical and natural improvement. Miguel, a 79-year-old retired man. He came to see me with a significant concern his legs had started to go numb, leaving him wondering if he still had the strength to take his grandson for walks around the park like before. He started with a simple change. The old sugary breakfast was replaced with whole grain bread spread with mashed avocado, sprinkled with a bit of chia seeds and a few drops of lemon juice. It may not seem like much, but just after 4 weeks, Miguel returned with a radiant smile and bright eyes. He said something I will always remember. "I can feel the ground beneath my feet again, and I could hear the footsteps of my grandchild beside me." That's not a miracle. That's timely and proper nutrition. You can also start today. Try eating avocado 3 to 4 times a week, each time just about 1 or 3 to 1 or 2 of a fruit. Morning is the best time, but avocado is also great for a light snack as it both maintains energy and supports the nervous system. A few suggestions I often use are spreading avocado on whole grain toast. Cut into small pieces and add to quinoa salad or mixed greens. Make a smoothie with avocado, banana, and almond milk, or eat it with steamed vegetables or brown rice. The versatility of avocado makes it easy to incorporate into your daily meals without too much hassle. A little tip I often share: sprinkle some walnuts, chia seeds, or flax seeds on the mashed avocado. These ingredients not only enhance the flavor, but also add omega-3 and vitamin E. Support the building of healthy neural pathways, protect joints, and reduce systemic inflammation in the body, something that seniors need as their bodies become more vulnerable. Don't underestimate the gentle power of avocados. Soft to the touch, but inside it acts like a natural protective layer, helping to maintain nerve function, better muscle control, and making each of your steps more stable, sensory, and proactive. For me, avocado is not just a food, it's a gentle reset for the entire lower body. And if you want to walk with the same confidence as before, let the avocado accompany you, from your morning breakfast to the steady feeling in every step. As you can see, just by incorporating 4 simple foods into your weekly routine, you are not only supporting your muscles, joints, and nervous system, but also investing in your own independence and stable mobility in daily life. Don't wait until you're in a wheelchair or need someone to help you stand up to start making changes. Start with your next meal. Whether it's a simple bowl of warm seaweed soup, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a few slices of creamy avocado. Every small choice today is a big step towards independence tomorrow. If this content brings you something useful, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit like to let us know you are joining us on this journey. And if you have family or friends, anyone who deserves healthier and freer legs, please share this video with them. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on new tips to help you maintain balance, dynamism, and proactivity, whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond. I would also love to hear from you. Have you ever tried any of these foods, or is there any dish you are really eager to try first? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. We will continue the conversation there and see you in the next video, where each step will carry a new strength. Please continue to accompany us, because this is just the beginning of the journey back to strong legs and a life full of energy.